Thanks for joining me today for a guided meditation. Right now, give yourself the space to be present for the next 15 minutes. Make sure any other distractions that you can control are turned off. Put your phone on silent, close your browser windows. If anyone else is around, just gently find some space apart. So to practice being present first, I'll offer some guidance on settling in both physically and mentally. And I'll invite you to set an intention for this practice or for the rest of your day. And then we'll have a moment of quiet, followed by a brief text. After another brief moment of quiet, we'll emerge and end with a moment of gratitude. I hope you'll join me by letting yourself notice what you're particularly grateful for in that moment. I'll invite you to focus on your breath and to close your eyes. But if it's easier to focus on something, I'll keep this image on the screen and you'll figure out what's best for you. Let's begin. Our aim is to practice being present. Our bodies and our minds and the world around us work hard to distract us, to keep us looking back or forward. This isn't something we can perfect easily, so it isn't helpful to be harsh with yourself. If you feel a swell of criticism rising, just take that as an opportunity to practice being kind to yourself. And put that criticism aside for the moment. Find a comfortable position. Find a position that makes it easy for you to breathe. You might be in a chair, on the floor, laying down. Whatever position makes it easiest for you to breathe with as little effort as possible. And once you find it, let your body rest there naturally. Uncross your feet or legs. Let your feet and legs sink into the floor. Unfold your hands. Let your hands rest apart from each other on your thighs or your belly, on the ground. And let yourself breathe naturally. Let your lips part so air can move in and out of your mouth. Let your jaw fall slack. And start to pay attention to your breath. With each breath, notice how it feels to breathe. Close your eyes or focus on something in front of you. And notice how it feels for air to move in through your mouth or nostrils and out through your mouth or nostrils. Notice how it feels when your lungs fill and when they deplete. Notice how it feels when your belly rises as you breathe in and when it falls as you breathe out. With each breath, let your feet and legs relax, resting against the ground or the chair. With each breath, let your back and arms relax. resting against the ground or the chair. With each breath, let your shoulders relax. Let your throat relax. Let your jaw relax. With each breath, let your cheeks and eyes relax. Let your forehead relax. With each breath in, say to yourself, breathing in, I am aware of my breath. With each breath out, say to yourself, breathing out, I am aware of my breath. Continue to pay attention to your breath. Our aim is to practice being present. But if there's another intention that you want to set for this moment, take a moment to acknowledge that now. It might be a thought you want to sit with, some direction for the remainder of your day, a prayer. Take this moment to articulate it for yourself. And let your intention become part of your breath. Continue to pay attention to your breath and pay attention to the physical sensation of breathing. Focus on one part of that sensation. It might be where one breath ends and the next begins. It might be the feeling of air moving in and out through your nose or through your lips. It might be the rise and fall of your lungs and belly. Just focus on one part of the sensation of breathing. Other thoughts might emerge. You don't have to engage them right now. Just put them to the side. Other sounds might occur. You don't have to respond right now. Just let them be. If you get distracted, just notice your distraction. Put it aside and return to focus on your breath. With each breath in, say to yourself, breathing in, I am aware of my breath. With each breath out, say to yourself, breathing out, I am aware of my breath. When I say begin, count the number of times that you exhale. So when I say begin, count the number of times that you exhale. Begin. Continue to focus on your breath and recount to yourself the number of times you exhaled. With each breath in, say to yourself, breathing in, I am aware of my breath. With each breath out, say to yourself, breathing out, I am aware of my breath. In a moment, I'll count from 1 to 3 to begin a moment of quiet. With each number, focus more intently on your breath. With each number, let your body relax a little more. Let your shoulders relax. Let your jaw relax. Let your forehead relax. With each number, let any distractions be. Other sounds might occur. You don't have to respond. Other thoughts might emerge. You don't have to engage. Just put them aside and return to your breath. Once I count to 3, I'll be quiet for a moment, and then I'll read a short text. You don't have to respond. You don't even have to pay attention to the words. Let them wash over you, or let yourself just sit with them and continue to pay attention to your breath. Anytime you feel distracted, just repeat to yourself, breathing in, I am aware of my breath. Breathing out, I am aware of my breath. 1, 2, 3. This is a poem by Mary Oliver. Fall Song. Another year gone, leaving everywhere its rich, spiced residues. Vines, leaves, the uneaten fruits crumbling damply in the shadows, unmattering back from the particular island of this summer, this now. That now is nowhere except underfoot, moldering in that black subterranean castle of unobservable mysteries, roots and sealed seeds, and the wanderings of water. This I try to remember when time's measure painfully chafes. For instance, when autumn flares out at the last, boisterous, and like us longing to stay. How everything lives, shifting from one bright vision to another, forever in these momentary pastures. Breathing in, I am aware of my breath. Breathing out, I am aware of my breath. In a moment, I'll count from 1 to 3 to begin a second moment of quiet. With each number, focus more intently on your breath. Let your body relax just a little more. Let your shoulders relax. Let your jaw relax. Let your forehead relax. With each number, let any distractions be. Other sounds might occur. You don't have to respond. Other thoughts might emerge. You don't have to engage. Just put them aside and return to your breath. 1, 2, 3. Breathing in, I am aware of my breath. Breathing out, I am aware of my breath. If you set an intention, take this moment to articulate it again. To breathe with it. And let it accompany you for the rest of your day. When I say begin, take 3 deep, deliberate breaths. And at the end of your third and final exhale, open your eyes, and we'll end with a moment of gratitude. So when I say begin, take 3 deep, deliberate breaths. And at the end of your third and final exhale, open your eyes, and we'll end with a moment of gratitude. Begin. So let's end our practice with a moment of gratitude. Let yourself notice, what are you particularly grateful for right now? Take this moment to recognize it. I'm grateful for the words of Mary Oliver, and I'm really grateful for the chance to be present with you wherever you are. Thank you for giving yourself the space and the time today to be present to yourself, to me, to anyone else who's joining us in this practice. I offer meditations like this 3 times a week, and recordings of these meditations, some of them are available on my YouTube channel. Links to live sessions and videos are in weekly reminders that I send out. If you'd like to sign up for these meditations, go to billhalsman.com, and you can sign up for my weekly newsletter and to get on the meditation roster. There's no expectation that you'll return, but you're always welcome. If you know somebody else who's looking for a little peace and quiet, send them my way, forward them this video. Thanks for being here, and I look forward to connecting.